Is this supposed to be a safe zone or something? I mean, it looks pretty neat, but... Well, let's be honest, this whole place is pretty dead. Oh, boy. Activation failed. Mystic Nymph decryption required. Heading over here to the right, though. Ooh, very interesting... Cryo-sleep pod? Is it? Yeah, this is a cryo-sleep pod. Let's just be real here. Anyways, heading over down here, we actually have... a Mystic Nymph recharging station. Yeah, remember when we said that its initial scouting mode was too broken to be used? Well, now we have it. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press left mouse button to activate the scout mode. The Azure Flyer or Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance to hack and remote terminals to unlock new paths. It is the ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but now we recharged it. Oh, actually, hold up, let me... Yep, we can summon it, and we can actually move it around. The bar on the bottom shows how far you can fly it away from Yi before it will eventually disconnect. And believe it or not, this has way more functionality in this game than you would think. Its abilities allow you to just fly to different locations and actually see what's ahead of you, which is great for positioning yourself when fighting different enemies, which is great for combat. Sorry, I completely ignored the giant mother brain that just activated in the center of the room. I forgot to unlock the actual door. Anyways, let's go check out what this thing is. Hello, Abacus. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I have been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Yes, that was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think they'd also go after you. This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time's not on our side. We need to act fast. As you wish, but first I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interface in 3, 2... Done. The alarm systems of the Four Seasons Pavilion have been turned off and its coordinates have been obscured. As long as the interface signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to fly in this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as your leisure. If you are tired here, you can rest safely and enjoy the visual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next, we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Repair completed. You remained very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report? Okay. As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There is little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful and may fortune be in your favor. The Jade system has been repaired and can be configured at any root node. This system was developed by ancient Feng Guild to assist in combat. Inserting different Jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. It should be noted that an extensive Jade system requires power usage. So... Oh, well, actually, let me talk to this guy again. My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. I've been wanting to ask you ever since I came back, where is your sentiment setting at right now? Okay. My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Who was it that adjusted your original settings? I have been ordered to not divulge that information, but your incident seems to have affected them greatly. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module.
Bro, someone's been using my robot for therapy? AI therapy at that? That sounds dystopian.
Exploring outside, though, now that we've officially unlocked the Four Seasons Pavilion. My goodness. Dude, how much money did this cost to install? Yi is living large. And to think he was living with Xuan the whole time. Oh my gosh, he's here. Yi! I finally caught up with you. Xuan. There's no way to miss out on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? Anong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me with. Anong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah, on our way we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around and it was terrifying. There was this huge glowing beetle too. Anong accidentally touched it and he immediately jumped in pain. I also saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk, you ran away without explaining anything. What'd you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You were the one who said I could make my own destiny. All I want is to stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry, you just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyways. Okay, well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. Well, that's nice of him. But really quickly before I do anything else, I'm going to go save real fast because I also need to top off my health a little bit. Okay, wait, hold on. Am I getting kidnapped in my own house? Is this supposed to happen? I don't think this is supposed to happen. Yay! You keep an entire realm of subspace in your basement, Okay, no. This place is always very peaceful looking, though. Very, I guess... Well, I don't think ghostly is the right word, but still. Ah, it is you! We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. You're impossible! Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Where am I? A limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space, time, and consciousness. You're not real. What can be deemed real among the myriad? What can be deemed false? Did you create this space? Yours truly does not possess that ability. I have studied Feng for eons, yet when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That is hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act upon your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao. I said that I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Feng, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion? I never thought that nose had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. Feng Horn allows the shoulder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered root node. When Yi was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this to him as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial roots Feng. For anyone curious, Feng is the giant tree, and the roots that come out of it are known as the primordial roots. All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again. So yes, this game consists of a bunch of furries, specifically furry cat people, who worship a giant tree. And also spiritual Taoism, something along those lines. Now getting the chance to give y'all a proper introduction to this place, welcome to Four Seasons Pavilion. This area basically acts as a... well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a hub world, more like a temporary home away from home. Because trust me, what happened to Yi's actual home is much more complicated. Just to give you a little house tour, immediately up to the top right, by taking this elevator, we have a 3D printer. You can do two things with it. First of all, you can spend Jin here to get certain types of, basically, items, be them jades, which I will go over in just a moment, along with pipe valves. Increases the number of times the pipe can be used. A vial to store medicine for your pipe. Due to health risks related to medicine overdose, vials and other peripherals were once banned across Penglai. Interesting. Additionally, you can also recycle any basic components that you pick up from enemies. Widely used in the process for guards and various machines, the amount of Jin used directly affects their performance. Literally, that's the only purpose they have. If you get an item that can be recycled here, feel free to recycle it. There's no need to keep it on you for any reason. Additionally, now that we're getting the chance to talk about this, I can go into the inventory and show off some things that I've been meaning to before. First off, Jin is an indispensable metallic material for all Solarian technologies. Solarians are the species that hails from Penglai. That's the funny planet that New Kunlun comes from. It's the ideal material for objects printed and an excellent conductor of rhizomatic energy. Jin mining expanded greatly during periods of war, leading to several ecological disasters. Its presence is a precious and rare material on New Kunlun. From that old guy, we were able to get the Fusang horn, which allows us to teleport to and from different root nodes, specifically the last root node that we used. When Yi was brought into a limitless realm, a mysterious sage presented him this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial roots Fusang, the big funny 3D tree that we saw earlier. Our mystic nymph, aka the Azure Flyer, is powered by rhizomatic energy that Yi made in his youth. After a continuous series of upgrades and improvements, the current iteration of the mystic nymph is equipped with analyzers, scanners, and a grappling hook. Once fully charged, it can also activate a scout mode to perform reconnaissance and hacking. It becomes an indispensable tool for Yi. And of course, the medicine pipe. A medicinal pipe that Yi carries with him that is definitely not opium. Now that we're here, I also just want to go ahead and take the time to explain what jades are really quickly. Jade systems basically act as a sort of equipable modifiers that enhance your gameplay. Specifically, the stasis jade allows you to literally freeze enemies in time while you're using your talisman attack, and this is very useful for exploration, especially if you're new to the game, since it gives you a little extra leeway when fighting single targets. That's also the maximum amount that we can equip for right now. Heading to check out the 3D printer, the three that we have are the Ricochet Jade, which we can't use because we don't have Bullet Deflect yet. Medical Jade, which increases the amount of health we can get from the medicine pipe, but restores it slowly and is interrupted if we take damage. And Mobquell Jade Yang, allows the talisman to simultaneously hit an additional target. Ooh. Actually, that doesn't sound half bad. But before we go and spend our money on anything else, the only other point of interest here, aside from, I believe, Xuan sleeping... Yes, Xuan sleeping on the couch. Let's talk to him. I've never seen such a smooth stone in my life. How are they made? And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So there's a world outside of the village? You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slow when I get the chance. Yay, pinky promise? Pinky promise? It means you can't lie. I don't think Yi has pinkies. I think that's probably why he's confused by it. Additionally, we passed by this robot on the way in here. Well, we may as well try and fix it up. This is the Shanghai 9000. It takes about 100 Jin to fix up, but once we do... Robot assistant, get me data on this region.
Solarian loading.
Is it broken? It's been drawn on too. That's suspicious. Is this thing... No, are you even supposed to be here? Identify yourself or I will disassemble you.
Easy. I, Shanghai 9000, not suspicious. Shanghai 9000 won't hurt you. Help, service, help, guide. Solarian, Shanghai 9000, cooperate. Give me map data, give you benefit.
Benefits? Like what?
Shanghai 9000 collect each zone map data chip. Shanghai 9000 analyze map, show you, help, act, read resources, information. You win, I win, we win.
You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources. Is that correct?
Correct. Shanghai 9000, one for each zone. One Shanghai 9000, one map data chip. Thank you. Cooperation.
You're certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good deeds, good rewards.
A broken assistive robot, unlike some other robots, it seems to be performing some other task. Very, very interesting. Although, tell you what, seeing as we're likely to get into some more combat encounters in the relative future, perhaps I'm out of money for that. Well, I mean, technically I'm not. I'd recommend waiting until you're actually planning on buying something to use your, before recycling anything, I'd recommend waiting. Because remember, when you die, you lose all of your money, and if you die again, that money is permanently gone. Unlike the basic components, which stick around with you forever. They basically act as a secondary money system. I am, however, just going to have this... Well, actually, no. You know what? I just got the Stasis Jade. I'm going to use it for a little bit, and then I'll move on to the other one. I think that'll be nice. Additionally, we have this little memo right here that I skipped over. Let's go and see what it says. The New Kunlun Launch Memorial. The Tiandao Legacy. New Kunlun Launch Memorial, constructed year 1 of the Foundation era. The Tiandao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Feng Lear and initiated the Eternal Cauldron Project upon New Kunlun Island. The place where he began his journey, New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. The Feng are a race of Solarians who lived on Penglai, and Lear was apparently a very, very good scientist. I hope you haven't gone too far, but there is something I am unsure of as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? The soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Kwafu. That damn bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Kwafu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Fair enough, I'll consider it. The power reservoir is located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down and you should be able to find it. Transport elevator is located right here, and coincidentally, the only thing stopping us was a Mystic Nymph puzzle. Yep. Door, and we're done. I love progression in my games. Interestingly enough, even though you needed the Mystic Nymph to actually get in here, and even though we are going to head to the Power Reservoir first, once we unlock more ability, you unlock abilities as you go, and you can sort of just go at the game however you want, backtrack however you feel like it, and here we have a first new type of enemy. Hold on a moment, I just got jump scared by a Discord ping. Okay, with that taken care of, let's go over this new enemy. This is the Mechanical Sting Bee, or just the Mechanical Bee. It will attempt to ram into you, and you can counter it for an... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And stun it, yep. And stun, and he's dead. Oh, okay, I got jump scared by him. Anyways, we can go ahead and keep fighting these guys. And now, be careful because an enemy is going to pop out of the side gate. Oh. Boom. And that stuns him. It stuns him for about as long as your talisman attack actually takes to charge up, so that's very convenient. And now, unfortunately, it seems that the elevator stalled out, so we're going to have to go the long way for a second here. Watch out for this auto-aiming turret. Auto-aiming turret, jeez. Now, we could, if we wanted to, head all the way down here and hack the platform back to normal, which will actually not only unlock the door, but also end the system-wide alert that's going on. And, by the way, this area is a dead end. Can't currently access it yet. But there's a little bit of a secret that we can do right here if we want to go ahead and get it from the get-go, and that's that we can fly our Mystic Nymph all the way over here, hack into this, and start a moving block puzzle. Unfortunately, we don't really have any way of getting over there because that jump is too far and our dash does not work in the air, so unfortunately we're just going to have to ignore it for now. And oh crud, he saw me. Boom. Boom, and boom. Alright, easy enough. Easy enough. Oh! Oh my... Dude, if I died to the... Dude, if I died to what the Wikipedia calls the Polypedia or something like that, it has a very strange name. I'm just gonna call them larvae. The mechanical larvae. But, like, they're so annoying to deal... They're not even that big of a threat, they just deal a lot of chip damage. Anyways, I'm going to go over here, grab this chest, get a free 50 coins and die. Head down these vents. And another impassable road, so we'll just have to head upwards. We come to this door that we can now unlock. And over to our right, this root node does not look like it's doing good. Anomalous root node. Warning, this root node is experiencing abnormal energy discharge. Danger, only maintenance personnel allowed. Root nodes were once the key technologies of the Feng Guild, unlocked and laid the foundation for advanced rhizomatic technology. Today, the flow and transmission of rhizomatic energy can be controlled through these root nodes. However, the mechanisms behind the primordial roots are still shrouded in mystery, even for modern Solarians. Yeah, that's not normal. Yeah, that's not... It's not supposed to be doing this. And if the Metroidvania rules haven't clued you into what we're about to be doing, it seems that we're about to unlock a new ability. What ability is that, you may ask? What am I doing? I'm not trying to dance. What are you doing, then? I'll call it the Tai Chi kick, but then perhaps it's too early to give it a name. Whenever you encounter a green orb, you can simply counter in the air, and you can parry off of it. And not only is the air parry super good for getting this extra kind of air momentum, but also, you'll notice, whenever I do this, I get a free chi orb. Yeah, like, free chi charge just for doing this. And by the way, you can do this very easily. It combos easily, you can get a lot of... It's basically a free way to max out on chi orbs for whenever you encounter another enemy. So yeah, whenever you see these, definitely make use out of it. The trick is to not predict, but to expose. Your reaction is as important as your timing. Boom. Leverage the power and dissipate the flow. That's the key. Additionally, to think that green chi aura was visible all along. This has a secondary use in combat, because it can deflect some crimson attacks. Some, meaning any crimson attacks which result in the enemy being exposed and left green. So, for example, with this, usually it'll be the enemy dashing from one direction to the other on the ground. Typically spear-based enemies. Expose the flow of chi. And with that... we've unlocked the Tai Chi kick. Press right trigger in midair to bounce off new Kunlun's green energy orbs to gain access to higher areas or explore new paths. If a green and glowing orb is present and an enemy using a crimson attack, Yi can Tai Chi kick to inflict internal damage. So yeah, not only is it basically a free start of a talisman, not only does it give you a free Chi charge, but it can also deflect some red attacks, which is great, because remember, the red attacks are usually the ones that deal a good chunk of damage. Specifically, keep an eye out on any enemies that happen to have spears or thrusting attacks. So for this guy is unfortunately not one of the ones who uses it. Yeah, not really a good example, but we will come upon an enemy who does in just a little bit. Interestingly enough, remember the Shanghai 9000? Well, as it turns out, that guy actually did give us map data for both the New Kunlun Central Hall and the Four Seasons Pavilion. Whenever you collect map data, you will see that it gets marked down as how many, the magnifying glass is how many lore symbols there are, the treasure bag is how many treasure chests containing items there are. Because I do believe that there are treasure chests that just contain money that don't technically get marked off on the map. At least I remember some instances of that. But, we'll see. But I'm still planning on going for 100%, so don't worry. We'll try and get everything. Well, we'll get everything marked off on the map that the game considers to be important. Heading down here to the once impassable area, we now come to this little platforming segment. We can now pogo, and now this enemy has a shield. Oh no! While his shield is up, we cannot attack him. In fact, his shield is so impassable that the only way, well, first off, that even attempting to put a talisman on him doesn't work. The only way to get it down temporarily is to parry him and then attack him. Luckily, you can still hit him from behind and get a sneak attack. I was not able to there. Here we have another interesting gimmick that's going to be popping up a lot. These stationary statues are basically just little parrying challenges. They come in a bunch of different flavors, but the general gist of it is stand in front of it, parry it in the way that it wants you to, and then hack it to basically permanently disable it. And you're going to want to look out for these because, as we can see, there's a second one right there holding a spear, but also because after you're done hacking them, you begin unlocking treasure chests. And these have a bunch of cool uses that'll come into play in just a little bit. Well, actually, no, it'll come into play right now, because first off, we have another spear guy that we can counter with the new Tai Chi kick, and unlock. Well, first off, let's see what we unlock. 40 gold, or sorry, 40 Jin, and the 4 Treasures of the Study, a Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan, an ancient writing tool. Calligraphy is transformed into a traditional art, with emphasis being placed on the erudite, scholarly atmosphere created by each purposeful brush stroke. Xuan, I know it's been a little hard trying to grasp your expanded knowledge of the universe, but have you considered learning to write in cursive? Oh, I love you. Anyways, here we have an enemy that will better demonstrate, I think, how the new Tai Chi kick can be used to counter. We have the elite spearman. You can see that he turns green whenever he attacks like that. Oh, damn it. He did not use the attack there. 2, he can attack twice, and boom, boom, boom. Attacks twice, and there we go. 340 gold. Heading over to the right for just a second. We can beat up the statue, beat this up. And now we're going to go ahead and try heading over to the right really quickly. And we can see that we've created a shortcut all the way back to this room right here. Yep, we're all the way back at the 8-man facility, and luckily, we can now access this area, which was previously impassable. But not before a free health refill. Right over here. Yep. Free place to not only score an extra treasure chest, but also to score a new route. Believe it or not, there are actually 2 different ways that we can access the next area. We can either head to the left from this direction, or back at that initial place with the elite spearmen, we could actually head in the opposite direction. Which would Well, I mean, they both take us on different routes, but they ultimately lead to the same area. Despite being a very condensed Metroidvania, it actually does have quite a bit of open-ended exploration. And just for the sake of it, I will be demonstrating both routes as well. From this, we collect ourselves a basic component. And now, what I'm actually going to do from here is, I think we should go give Xuan that gift. Hey, buddy. You want to learn cursive? Here. This is a calligraphy brush. Stop writing with that crude charcoal. Wow, you write with this? How do I hold it? You're holding it backwards. Remember, the order of your strokes is very important. The tip is so soft. Now my words look all crooked. Practice more. It's not easy at first. As a first-timer, you're already more talented than I ever was. Who taught you to write? Was it your mom, dad, or your teacher? We had a big tree in our yard under which was my first classroom. Back then, I had a clingy classmate. Who was your classmate? Pay attention, that's another mistake. Calligraphy demands focus. You mustn't be distracted. I know. Thank you for the pen, Yi. I just thought of some new ideas and I wanted to write them down quickly so I don't forget. Are you done with your story yet? I'm already at chapter 102. The hero dug out the divine sword from the fields and is going to the sea to duel with the fish princess. Okay, that sounds like a good opportunity to practice. Don't forget to keep your back straight. Your eyes should always be healthy distance away from the paper. Okay. Really quickly, though, I am going to double back to the New Kunlun Central Hall just to double check for anything. And, oh, hey, look, it's something that I hadn't checked before. In this next area, this is actually the area after the power reserve that we should get access to. Yes, you can access it right now. Can you do the entire thing? I don't fully remember, but I would also not recommend doing it. My only recommendation is come in here, pick up your free 100 gold, and then leave. That's the only reason I'd come here this early, because the enemies here are much, much more threatening than the areas in the power reserve. But yeah, the fact that you just kind of have this open exploration means that there's not really any big... The only thing stopping you is your abilities, and half the time they give you the abilities before you go to fight a boss. You're not necessarily restricted to one path. Just as well, I'm gonna head over here and... take care of this guy. Ooh, and I got a level up from that. That's actually really nice. I'm probably gonna get myself a double chi boost. Oh, and here we have a new enemy type. This is the Butcher. He has 2 main attacks. My recommendation is that if you're ever fighting this guy and he uses his main slam attack, to simply avoid it, because his other attack, which is much easier to dodge, is his red dash attack, which leaves him exposed and vulnerable. We're gonna just spam him like this. For right now, he is currently a bit of a threat, and he's kind of a very defensive boy. Also, watch out for that fire trail that he leaves, because fire damage does do a lot. But we also get a whopping 50 gold from him. He's quite a good grinding spot for this point in the game, and considering he's right outside the 5 Seasons Pavilion. Although there's not really a grinding spot here, I was gonna say. There's not really like a root node or anything, so for now, we're just gonna leave him be for now. Oh. Boom. We cannot counter that with a Tai Chi kick. Anyways, over here we have a big hackable treasure chest. That's very interesting. And for this we get standard component. Technically better than a basic component. This one is worth 400 Jin, as opposed to just the 100 that we got earlier. We also have a rope right here that we can lower. And we now come to the other side of what we were looking at earlier. Wait, actually, hold up, can I? Oh, I need to unlock that from the... Oh, whoops. What's down here, though? Because I noticed that it was giving me the option to actually fall down here, but I don't think we had the ability to. Where does this lead? Central Transport Hub. Oh, this was the room that we were just in. That's very nice. I think this is actually the alternate way of accessing it, so... yeah, going down the elevator shaft, very fun. And over here... we have the same elevator, that gilded elevator. We now have access to 3 of the 4, so that's very, very convenient. And locked door over there, very interesting. And by heading over to the left right here, we have the Galactic Dock sign. Galactic Dock, attention, no entry while warping. Galactic Dock is a space dock built by the Council in New Kunlun. It can accommodate up to 10 Yuanbao-class ships. These ships can be piloted to nearby planets. Due to their limited range, they cannot handle interstellar travel. What a place. I love the visuals here. It's so nice. But also, very, very fun discovery, aside from just this route node, which I am probably going to use in just a second, is that right up here we have a very interesting thing. We have a Tau fruit. Tau fruits serve 2 purposes. When a Solarian dies after succumbing to the Tanpo, their body will produce a gorgeous flower. It's unclear why this happens. During the process, the experience of the deceased life are converted into something like a fruit, filling it with the energy of life. Gives a small amount of skill points upon absorption, slightly increases slash and talisman damage. So not only... by the way, when it says small amount of skill points, it means an entire level up. So yeah, we now have 2 free level up points right off the gate. We also have some new potential level ups that we've unlocked from getting the Tai Chi kick, which is Backlash. Increases the internal damage of a successful Tai Chi kick or Skull kick. And Skull kick, which is a pogo jump. For now though, I'm going to get the Chi boost. And then I am going to get the... You know what? Since there's only one more thing that requires 1 skill point, I'm just going to get Bullet Deflect now, and then I can get Swift Runner later. Well, at least I can get a free double chi out of it. Let's finally take the opportunity to explore this next side area that we unlocked a little bit earlier. I'm sure whatever's here is going to be pretty fun. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, no, Elite Tiger, you're red. Oh, whoa. Buddy, wait. Buddy, wait. Oh no. Okay. I gotta beat this guy. Alright, let me... Alright, that fire damage is gonna be brutal if I don't do it carefully. Boom. At once. Dash behind him. Oh gosh! Okay. Emergency heal. Okay. Come on. Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh, that was scary. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. How much Jin did I have on me? I did not want to risk die. Oh my god, I was gambling 1,000 Jin on that. Oh, but I got an advanced component. This is worth 800 Jin. Oh my goodness gracious. And this loops back to the Galactic Dock. Okay, I would not recommend fighting that guy. At least not until you can get either a health upgrades or if you buy one of the medicinal valves. Because my gosh, that was brutal. The fire damage was like it. Here's the thing, he can already deal a pretty good chunk of my health, but on top of the fact that he leaves lingering fire that's really difficult to avoid if you get stun locked. Oh, that just made the fight extra tricky. Anyways, finally taking the opportunity to get back to where we were originally exploring, we can keep heading over to the left. Tai Chi kick, grappling hook, and the Apeman Facility Depths. This is basically just the lower levels that connect to where we were exploring previously, and here, I'm gonna demonstrate that we can use two things at once. I finally got a level up, meaning that we can get all of the one value upgrades. Dodge you. I'm gonna take this free treasure just for the extra 50 gold, and then I'm going to just backslash. Oh my goodness, dude! I need to do more backslashes. Fight him, and ooh, we got a big treasure chest right over here. This gets us a basic component, and this is a hacking minigame for the Mystic Nymph. And done. That guy out, and now over here, we've got another statue puzzle, or well, more like statue finding puzzle. Is it I mean, it's a hacking minigame, yeah, but whatever, it's fine. Very convenient that I can take that guy out with a backslash, because it saves me the trouble of needing to actually fight him. Unlock this door, which loops us back to the beginning and saves time. Now, we're gonna wanna hit this switch repeatedly, which allows us to move these platforms. And now, instead of going directly up, we're actually gonna head over to the side right here, because this is where the second statue is. Unlock. The hacking minigames are very simple, but also very fun. I'll definitely be sure to mention it that later in the game there's a very, very fun instance of the way that they implement this minigame, and it's it honestly just makes me laugh every time I come to it. Beat up that statue. Unlock this door, and there's our root node. But heading over to the... No! But heading over to the right... we have a hacking minigame for an elevator, which what we can do with it is we can call it, but then not actually right up it, instead head directly downwards, and we have another doubt route. Very, very useful.
Just gonna let that elevator run for a bit, and head upwards.
And coming into this room right over here, we have a bit of a puzzle. Well, I say a bit, no, I mean it just straight up is a puzzle. Alongside the final statue that we need to unlock the big treasure chest. Ooh, interesting. Now what we want to do with this one is, we're going to hit this repeatedly, and then, as it comes closer, we're going to move next to this one. We can see that a little mystic flyer icon is glowing up. What we're going to do is we're going to attach it to this, which will keep it in its downed position, and then from there we can run on top of this one, climb into these vents, and then desummon the Mystic Nymph. Which will bring us up here. And then we can just take out this elite guardsman. Whoop. Okay, he's doing an excellent job of comboing me. Why is there a second one? Anyways, from here we get the Medical Citron, an orange-tinted ore. People once mixed it with wine, believing that it would strengthen the body. However, taking it in large quantities is harmful. Interesting. Along with the standard component, of course. here. Get this guy, and now this warps us back to the root node. You know what, just for the hell of it, I'll take Swift Runner. And then the next one that I'll probably get... Oh, geez, we went from, like, 4 choices to 6. I'll have to figure that out soon, but luckily we've still got a bit of extra time left. Oh. And head up to this roof. Free treasure chest for 50 gold. I am probably going to need to find something to spend this money on soon. And unlocking this chest gets us the Bearing Jade. Reduces knockback from enemy attacks when parrying. Increases stability when enduring heavy hits. Very, very cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and take this transporter, which you'll notice is very similar to the one that was in the other room, to the Power Reserve. The Power Reserve is comprised of 3 areas, the East, West, and Central. Welcome to the East. Oh, wait, oh my gosh. Can you tell that I am the average American college student yet? Another free root node right here for the taking. Very, very awesome. Unfortunately, we only have 2 slots for the well, Jade system, and all of these are 2 slots. That is very unfortunate. But it seems like we're gonna have to do some combat now, so let's go ahead and just steamroll through these guys. I said steamroll through these guys. At the very least, this area is simple enough so that even if you end up dying to 1 or 2 of them, it means that you get to refight them all and get their money back, especially the elite guys. It's always fun getting to refight the elite guards, because you know that you can at least get some good money off of refighting them. Hill, get an extra 40. Oh my god. Smoke. 3. And let's see. Let's see what I can do from here, because we can actually see that there is a Mystic Nymph scouting thing over here, which, when using this, will turn off that turret. Which is great, because this turret does not fire regular bullets, it fires red bullets. Anyways, we got this. Oh my gosh, one of these days I'm gonna get better at timing that. Along with this, we have a double hacking minigame on our hands, so yeah, you can tell that they were definitely going to try and shoot us with that. Interestingly enough, I have tested it. It's possible to hack into that treasure chest without getting shot, if you're just really, really quick about it. Anyways, here we can see 2 spearmen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for them to turn their backs on each other. Take out this first guy with a backslash, immediately head back upwards. Circle back and take this guy out with a backslash as well. Your positioning in this game is much more important than your ability to deal damage. Simply put, like, Nine Soul's combat system works at its best when it's like a 1v1, but if it's not a 1v1, focus on your positioning more than anything else. And speaking of positioning, we have a very, very weird enemy to deal with, and oh no. This thing, according to the wiki, is known as a creature? I'm just gonna call it a dog, because what the dog doing is, well, what the dog is doing is, unfortunately, having very weird timings for his counterbox. I really don't like fighting them, because they move pretty fast, and, like I said before, they have very weird counters. Let's go and get this door open, and... Hello? Hello, can you hear me? This is such a hassle. This is the central control room for the Power Reserve. Please listen carefully. I don't know how you woke up from hibernation or how you managed to get here. However, this is a restricted zone, as according to the law, all trespassers will be removed. If you are lost, I urge you to leave as soon as possible. I've already summoned the Dust Guardians to handle the situation. It's me, yeah. Oh, who did you say you were? You heard what I said. Disarm the security system already. Now you listen to me. I don't know what kind of hilarious prankster you think you are, but do you really think you'd fool me with that crude disguise? Leave now. What a nuisance. interesting that his shadow seems to be a lot more rotund than his statue would make him out to be. Very interesting. Oh, crap, I have to fight the dog. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump over him. I don't care. I'm jumping the dog. I don't care. You could not make me care. We're gonna go over here and navigate our Mystic Nymph very carefully and hack this. Which unlocks that door, which allows us to get... Hello. I mean, it allows us to fight this guy, but, I mean, you know, who cares? Nope. And dead. Wow, that's a long sequence. Anyways, here we have another Tau fruit, which is great, because that basically means another free upgrade for me, as well as... Dust Guardian Recording Device 1. Log entry. The deceased has been confirmed to be a Dust Guardian. It's speculated that an explosion occurred while he was on patrol. He was pierced by a piece of scaffolding when the structure collapsed and died immediately. Hello? Is this how we do log entries? I can't believe I had encountered something like this on my first shift. He had a lot of external injuries. It looked horrible. I hope his spirit will be able to rest in peace. I feel sympathy after our last medical injection, but the symptoms are slowly going away. I thought I would never be able to board New Kunlun, so I imagine my surprise when I became a Dust Guardian. It's incredible to think about. Coming into this big room with a bunch of, what appear to be telephone lines? Interesting. We can also see a... Oh, so let me get to a better angle to view it. What appears to be a giant pyramid in the background? Very cool. Very interesting. To get a better view of it, though, we can simply come up here. This is... Nope, okay. Oh wait, I have an idea. Nope, okay. Okay, I promise you I can hack this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. A bit of a luck of the draw on that one, but it doesn't matter. I still got it. Nope. I should dodge through him. Let me hit down. Pogo once, pogo twice. And pogo a third time. And with that, we receive our reward of... Standard component. Standard components. And take this guy out. And now unlock this bridge, which, oh my gosh, look at this view. Dude, that's so cool, man. Oh, and I got set on fire. Oh, I'm gonna need to heal that off. Double, and dies. Perfect. Now, is this a mandatory fight room? No, but it does have a crossbow thing there. We can hit that button, which will move the platform down, and that's actually how you're supposed to do the hacking minigame, because the platform will block the sight of the arrow. I obviously did not do that. Whoopsies. And then from here we can... Well, first off I'm going to use the Mystic Flare just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Navigate through there. And then finally we're going to head over to this area, which will take us to the center of the power reserve. And hopefully a root node, because honestly I need to get that level up soon.
How are you doing, dear brother? The sun's out today. Remember how we used to go out hiking on sunny days like this? I was at that age where I couldn't stop asking questions. You were always so patient when you tried to explain every bit of scenery around us. You were the best. You knew everything there was to know about everything.